King Vasu, who was king of Kashmir. He performed many sacrifices by constantly meditating on Lord Vishnu and always anticipating for the mercy of the Lord. He pleased the Lord, because of which his mind became cleansed of all sinful reactions, dualistic material thinking, and developed detachment from royal opulence and sense gratification. See, because kings, they are very much addicted to royal opulence and very much opportunity to enjoy sense gratification. He became detached from all these persons. So by realizing the world, he detached, he became renounced, he handed over the kingdom to his son Vivashwan, and he went to a place called Pushkara for worshipping Lord Pundarikaksha there. So by his austerities, his body became emaciated, he became so lean and thin, and by chanting the holy name of the Lord, he developed the attachment for the Lord. So one day, after chanting the daily routine of chanting the holy name of the Lord, he saw from his body a personality, a small person of blackish complexion and reddish eyes came out of his body. He was resembling like a burning pillar, the personality. That person, as soon as he came out with folded hand, he said, "My dear sir, what can I do for you?" Then the king said, "Who are you? What do you want? Where did you come from?" Hunter, who was Nishada, he said, "O king, formerly in Kali Yuga, you were a pious king by name Dakshinapata. You were a king from Dakshinapata, means southern India, residing at Janasthana. One day you went to a forest near the mountain Prashravana and accidentally killed a sage who was roaming there in the form of a deer. You were very happy that you were thinking you killed a deer, but when you went to the proximity, you saw he was actually killed a Brahmana, who was a Rishi, who was taken the form of a sage, deer, and who was roaming around there. Then you became very sorrow. You thought that you had committed a sinful reaction. You became very disturbed. You don't know what to do. You went back home and you are contemplating how to come out of this situation, how to come out of this Brahmahatya. So while meditating upon the Lord, you observed a Dwadasi festival. But because of severe pain in the dead of the night, you could not complete the Dwadasi Vrata. You passed away in the night itself. While passing away, you did not remember the Supreme Lord Narayana, but you thought of your wife Narayani. So because of your pious activities, all these things and all, you went to heaven and you are staying in the heaven. Actually, I am that Brahma Rakshasa who was staying in your stomach. Take revenge upon you. I started creating a pain which was unbearable, and because of which you died. Even I accompanied you to heaven, but in heaven, because I am from a Rakshasa family, they have thrown me out of heaven. They have extracted me out of your body and threw me out of you. So I was waiting for the opportunity to continue my revenge. After finishing your heavenly life, you again took birth of the king of the Kashmir, son of king of Kashmir. This time I entered into your head. I was there in your hair, always continuously sitting on your head and trying to divert your attention. Whole life you have been committed doing various sacrifices, but you were never thinking of Lord Narayana. You were always thinking of name, fame, adoration, all these things. But when you came here to Lake Pushkara, when you started chanting the holy name of the Lord, when you started engaging more and more from the Lord, you became cleansed of all your sinful reactions. So Lord made me come out of this pure body, and He detached me from you. And because you have been chanting the holy name of the Lord, and by constantly hearing the holy name from your mouth, even I became purified from this form of Brahma Rakshasa, and I attained this form as a hunter. So when a king became very happy that at least this personality got relieved because of the offense whatever I have committed to you, he said, "Because you have explained to me about my past sinful activity, I bless you. From today, you will be known as Dharma Vyada." He is a great personality who started speaking Dharma, being a hunter. He is celebrated. If you go, the story of Dharma Vyada, you will get in net. So many other perspectives you will get. So just to see the chanting of the capacity of the holy name, by taking completely shelter of the Lord, even a demon has transformed in his consciousness and he became a great personality. So that is the effect of the chanting of the holy names. So properly hearing from the spiritual master and doing our duty of chanting of the holy names as guided by the spiritual master, and understanding the knowledge about the Supreme Lord is the most auspicious opportunity for us to become liberated from this cycle of birth.